Morning, everyone. Welcome
Morning.
to the February 16, 2011 Maui County Police Commission meeting.
And thank our people, our officers, for an extremely job well done. Sincere act of bravery and a success in life-saving by the professionalism of the people that we're going to honor today. And that'll be Officer Kyle Bishaw Jorio, who will be receiving the Civil Medal of Valor, and RTO Chris Newhart, Certificate of Merit, Sergeant Randy Esperanza, Certificate of Merit, and Officer Stafford Caparita, Certificate of Merit. And I'm going to turn this over to the the Lieutenant of Molokai District, their Supervisor, Lieutenant Leighton Kanaele, to go over this absolutely brave act, and I'll leave it up to the Lieutenant. Thank you for coming.
Before I start, I'd like to recognize our officers. For those who might not know them, Sergeant Randy Esperanza, radio telephone operator RTO Chris Newhart, Officer Kyle Bishaw Jorio, and Officer Stafford Caparita. On Saturday, December 18, 2010, at approximately 9:54 in the morning, Molokai dispatcher, the RTO, Chris Newhart, received an emergency 911 call from a 19-year-old distressed male, Gage Yap. The Yap explained that he was traveling towards town on Molokai Highway, that his vehicle was locked in gear. The Yap was very frantic and stated that he was unable to slow the vehicle down and unable to turn the engine off or even apply the emergency brakes. So Yap was very frantic as he felt that he would end up crashing his vehicle and then whereby leaving him seriously injured or even dead. Officer Caparita was the first officer to observe Yap's vehicle as it passed him at a high rate of speed on Molokai Highway, still heading to town. Officer Caparita reported this information to RTO Newhart, but by the time he turned his vehicle around, Yap's vehicle was much further in front of him, still heading into town. It was estimated that Yap was traveling at approximately 70 to 80 miles per hour. But if you hear the tapes and everything, according to Mr. Yap, it seems that he was going over 100 plus. Yeah. Officer Kyle Bishaw Jorio, who was closer to Kaunakakai town, observed the vehicle as it was approaching the town limits, fearing that the vehicle was out of control and that the town was crowded with motorists and pedestrians because of the craft fair for Christmas, especially this time of the year. We had about 100 plus people in town for the craft fair in Kaunakakai town. Officer Bishaw Jorio positioned his vehicle in front of Yap's vehicle just before the intersection of Alamalama Avenue and Molokai Highway intersection. Okay, he kept pace in front of Yap's vehicle and let the Yap's bumper touch his patrol vehicle's rear bumper. Once the two bumpers came together, and Officer Bishaw Jorio took it upon himself to apply his brakes hard and slow the other vehicle down. Yap's vehicle continued to push the patrol vehicle forward over 100 yards before he came to a final stop. It was finally successful in stopping the vehicle's movement. And both vehicles stopped in front of Padres Restaurant on Camp 5 Highway, where Yap's motor vehicle continued to run for a short while before the motor finally blew and turned itself off. After both vehicles were stopped, Mr. Yap could be heard crying on his cell phone as he was still connected to the Molokai Dispatch Center. Yeah, and his voice sounded very thankful and relieved.
Kyle, you want to say a few words? Everybody here?
Thank you, God. Yeah, thank you, God, for His protection over all of us as police officers out there on the street. But I want to say a special thanks to somebody who's been there by me since day one as a police officer. It's my wife. 2 kids came in later, of course, but my wife. She's been there from day one, support, encouragement. Thank you to the chief, the department, giving me an opportunity. Thank you to my beat partners of the past and the present, and just thank you all for this honor to be up here and accept this order. Thank you, guys.
What we have for Officer Jorio is the department's Silver Medal of Valor. And when we give this to you, I want you to proudly wear it whenever you feel appropriate. Certificate excuse me, indicating the middle of valor for Officer Kyle Michelle J. Well done. Next person I want to call up is Sergeant Randy Esperanza, the supervisor on duty. Randy, I'm going to present you with the Certificate of Merit for you. And I want to thank you too, Randy, excuse me. And you have a few words you want to say.
Thanks everybody for coming out for us. I'd like to just thank all the brothers and sisters in blue, not only in Maui, but also in Honolulu, Big Island, and Kauai, who often perform these acts of bravery on a daily basis, but which often go unnoticed. Accept this merit of award on everybody's behalf. Thank you.
RTO Chris Newhart. Chris, what a fabulous job that you've done. We all heard it. Your poise and your professionalism and your knowledge was truly a significant factor in this particular act. Thank you very much. And I'm going to present you also with a certificate of merit for the Maui Police Department.
You know, something that we do. This is our job, as well as the officers. If we didn't love what we did, we wouldn't be doing it. We're just glad we're there. Thank you.
And it just shows you our true first responders are our dispatchers. Officer Stafford Caparita. And Officer Caparita, I want to present you with this certificate of merit from the Maui Police Department on your assistance in this particular matter with your fellow officers. Job well done.
I just thank everybody for being here, also for other officers. And I'd just like to say that on that day, I believe that we're really blessed. I was a first responding officer on that intersection. There's a lot of children, there's a lot of family. I actually thought that it's going to turn out really bad. And, you know, and I actually prayed, you know, when the call came in. And I believe God would bless us that day. He really did. And so we stand here before you guys, you know, all our brother officers in the state, all on the line every day. And accepting this reward on behalf of everybody. All our brothers and sister officers in the state of Hawaii. So, thank you.
Do you want to have a picture with...
One more, guys. Right here. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.